Welcome back to Blastman XS Gaming for another Division 2 build video.
Field of Shielding reversal spell!
Hello agents. Before I jump into the build, allow me to provide context for why I put this build together. Now, clanmates and I wanted to run Manning Zoo on Legendary, and we already had a healer in the party and 2 DPS. So it gave me the chance to field test the AEGIS geared set build with the new exotic pistol, the Mosquito. The idea was for me to take aggro off the healer and the DPS agents, and guess what? It worked. So now I'm going to run through the build and I'm going to follow that with gameplay from that mission, Manning Zoo on Legendary. Now, starting with the specialization, my favorite is the firewall. Some key factors with the firewall specialization are the mods that go into the shield. So you get a plus 8% shield health mod, a plus 8% active regeneration mod. For the first and second weapon slots, I'm using the Kingbreaker and the Dark Winter. You can use whatever non-exotic weapons you want to use in these 2 slots, but I decided to use these classics. The main weapon for this build is the Mosquito, the new exotic pistol. Currently I have it at expertise 5, so the total damage is 106.3 thousand with 350 RPMs and 15 in a mag. The talent, Mosquito Song, hitting an enemy applies a stack. Stacks are shared between players. At 10 stacks, the enemy will forcefully target the last player to apply a stack for 5 seconds. Stacks deplete every 5 seconds. Activating the effect on an enemy will remove all stacks from other enemies. Now let's look at the AEGIS gear set. Here we have the mask, the backpack, the gloves, and the chest piece. 2 pieces gives you plus 70% health, 3 pieces plus 15% total armor, and 4 pieces gives you the talent of Stoic. Get plus 3% damage resistance for every enemy that is targeting you. So as I said, we want enemies to target us. This is the aggro build, and that is exactly what this AEGIS build is designed for. The bonus is multiplied by 1.x, where x is the number of agents in the group. We have an armor core, armor regen, and 12% protection from elites. Now all of the items in this build have armor regen on them, and I'm also running 3 protection from elites mods. Looking at the chest piece, it has an extra talent called Deceit. Enemies targeting your decoy also count toward the Stoic damage resistance bonus, and as you see here, I am running the decoy with this build. Now let's look at the backpack for its extra talent. Polyethylene plating increases Stoic damage resistance bonus from 3% to 4%. That 0% you see there is a typo, but it is actually 4%. Now for the holster, because I'm running a shield, I wanted to use the named holster, the Forge, 1 skill tier, 50% shield health, and armor regen. Now if we look at the shield, I'm using the Bulwark. It pairs well with a pistol because when you use a Bulwark shield, you can only use a pistol. You'll notice that it's at tier 6 because it's using the 5 blue cores and 1 yellow core. Here are the mods that I spoke of earlier. For the knees, we have Sawyer knee pads. Armor, explosive resistance, and health. The talent is Stand Your Ground. Cannot be staggered by explosions. Increases total weapon damage by 3% for every second that you're not moving. Stacks up to 10 times until you start moving. All stacks last 10 seconds after moving. So that means you can have a 30% additional weapon damage from these knee pads. the main reason why I paired these knee pads with this build, that way I could stand still with a shield and res teammates that are knocked down without getting knocked over myself. On Legendary, as most of us know, or we all know, there are a lot of bombardier drones, there are air bursts, and all these other different explosions that are happening that could knock you over. So Sawyer knee pads, I believe, is very integral to this build.
You are now armed, guards.
If you are going to tell me that that is a DPS, then you are factually incorrect. Like, I ask you questions, dumbass. Why don't you fucking answer it? Speak English.
Oh my shit.
I don't know if I can reach those dogs. I'll try, though. Aw, little bitch.
Oh, there it is. Okay, now it activated. Decoy in the mid.
Target.
A legendary sniper dog. Come on. Let's go. I might be able to get close enough to hit the solenoid. Oh, he covered it. Can I get closer to this dog? Am I close enough? How are we doing? Where is he? Oh, the Chunga? Okay. Get a bucket. Okay, he's still shooting at me with no chain. Okay, he's got no chain. He's got no chain. Base tanking a Chunga on Legendary. What? What? Double spawn. I got his aggro. Shoot him in the back. No, shoot the Chunga in the back. Look, I'm not even taking. Oh, I'm not taking any damage. Look, I'm not. This is nuts. Now I'm taking damage. Okay. Something happened. Oh, I wasn't at full stack. Shoot him in the butt. Oh, nice.
Sniper is raging. Somebody kill it.
Who's down? I got you, pull up.
Every time I stand up, this fat little faggot shoots.
Just come back here.
Yeah, stay in the back. You see, he's up. There's actually two snipers up there.
I did stay back. She's gonna put that in a fucking phase montage. What the fuck?
I can get. Oh, never mind. You know what? I can kill this dog. Yeah, kill this dog. I could push left and flank the snipers and distract them.
Let's just take care of the dogs first.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. Take the dogs and I can flank the.
Yeah, after that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks to tinkering on the go, I can increase the threat of my decoy while we're out here.
I had to corner.
You like that, Daniel? You like that little jammy? Little jammy whammy? Hey, what's the difference between jelly and jam?
They never stick.